I got a discount and I got free stuff. So thank you, tarot cards. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Lisa from today, and that was Lisa from Sunday. So I spent a day doing whatever the tarot asked me to do. And I know it sounds wild. You can blame Anna from Astral Lady Tarot for coming up with that idea. As a result, I had some good luck. I visited some fun places, and I inadvertently made a cat video. So I hope you will join me. I had a lot of fun making the video, and I hope you like it. By the way, I had cards come up multiple times during the day, even some multiples that I missed at the time, but then found later in editing. So what do you think that means? So good morning. For anyone that knows me personally, you will know that mornings are not a good time for me, but here I am. I'm actually going to attempt to shuffle cards. I have the entire Sunday off, and outside of Kiwi, I have no one I have to be with. I don't have any huge plans, but I figured I would draw one card for what to wear and how to get dressed, because I think that is fun. And then I want to see about how I should tackle the morning, or at least begin starting my morning. So I hope you guys appreciated the what tea should I drink card. I love it when my cards are smart ass. So what should I wear today? And how should I spend my morning? All right. Okay, so I got the King of Cups reversed. So I am seeing wearing something that's actually not too pretentious, which is good because it is Sunday and I do not want to overly dress up. So I am going to find something that is practical and comfortable, because that is what I'm seeing here. Something that is not overly expensive, not overly pretentious. To me, that says comfort, thank goodness. All right, what should I do? So apparently I need to stay in this morning rather than go out and about, which also, thank goodness, works for me. So I'm gonna stay in this morning. I'm gonna get dressed, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards to determine how that should look and what that looks like, and probably run a brush through my hair and probably pet the cat. Okay, so now I am dressed. I am ready for whatever the day may bring. So knowing I'm going to be sticking around the house this morning, what's the best thing for me to focus on? Queen of Pentacles. Lovely. So I'm seeing this as two things. Number one, lavishing in my surroundings and being very happy that I am here. And number two, understanding that I probably have some things to take care of around the house. So I think I am going to relax just a little bit and then probably clean up from last night so that the place is not a total mess. So I've had a very hearty and I would say kind of a little bit more than what I needed breakfast, which was French toast, which to me is very Queen of Pentacles. I did a little bit of cleaning. I did some dishes, which also is very Queen of Pentacles if you look at the card. And now I want to see kind of where I am going from here. So just letting the tarot kind of direct me. So let's see what I get. I got the High Priestess reversed. So I'm seeing definitely nothing that deals with anything overly spiritual this morning. And I'm getting this concept of not overthinking it and not overthinking things. So I'm getting a very masculine energy. Let me pull one more card. Okay, so when I said I had nothing that I needed to do around the house, I do actually have some things I need to do around the house. So I have a couple of things that are very mundane that need to get done, and that is what it's telling me to do. So I'm going to finish eating, and then I'm going to do some of these mundane things, and then hopefully once those are out of the way, we can move forward. I'm trying to shoot a video here, right? It's not about you. It's not a cat video. All right, guys. I have done the planning that I need to do for the day. I have done everything that I need to do inside the house today that is on my list, which is good because I had a feeling that if I didn't, I would just be told over and over again to get my stuff done. Anyone ever been called out by the tarot? Let me see what I can do with the rest of my morning because I anticipate I'll be going out in the afternoon. I really feel like it's just telling me to take a break, guys. I think it's just saying chill out, which is funny because I had a huge friends marathon yesterday where I just sat around on the couch because I'm the only one here at the house outside of the cat. So I'm going to take a break for a little bit and then I will come back and I will try again. Okay, 2 episodes of Friends in, a cat on my lap, and I'm actually starting to feel the effects of the caffeine that I had earlier. So I guess, guys, this has been kind of a slow day, but it is just afternoon. So we are going to see what I should be doing. And I guess it is time to do something because the Knight of Wands just popped out. So let me see. All right, so it's definitely time to go. It's time to get out of the house. All right. So the Knight of Pentacles, you can see he's looking out ahead. He's kind of sitting there. And, you know, the very first thing, I know he's sitting here kind of overlooking these fields. But the very first thing that I saw sort of in my head were these things right here. They almost look like banks over a river here. So I think that today is a good day to maybe take a walk, get out into nature, appreciate the earth and the world around me. So I think I'm going to go down to the river and we will see what's there. So I'm sitting here on the bank of the James River, which runs right through the center of Richmond. And we got something like 7 or 8 inches of rain last night, and the water is really high. So I've just been sitting here. I just finished meditating, and I'm just enjoying being out here. This is one of my favorite parks in the park system here in Richmond. And I'm going to sit here for a bit, and then I'm going to move down and find a good place to pull another card to figure out where I'm going from here. Okay guys, I cannot believe the amount of rain and the water that is here is unbelievable. This normally is just sand. I'm actually sitting a fair distance away from the actual shore, but obviously not. So I'm gonna go ahead and I've shuffled the deck. I'm just gonna pull the top card. I wanted to see where I should get some lunch. I get the Hierophant. Okay, very fun. So I feel like I need to go to a local Richmond restaurant that in some ways has a bit of a cult following, either for me or for the community at large. But I think I have a place in mind, so I'm gonna go get some food. Okay guys, so it started getting really busy in there and I didn't want to continue to take up the table in the back because it was a pretty big one. So I brought my French fries out here and I drew a couple cards. And first I wanted to see kind of, where should I go from here? And the first card that I drew was the 3 of Wands. And the very first thing I thought, and this would, I guess, only make sense if you understand the geography of the city that I live in, but Richmond is actually a river city. So when I saw the 3 of Wands, the first thing I thought of was, this guy looking out over, looking to the other side of the river. But, I see it flipped over. So the very first thing in my head was stay on this side of the river. So I live south of the river. I came north of the river after visiting the park, and here I am. So I thought, okay, so I'm definitely going to stay north of the river. What am I going to do? And I pulled the Wheel of Fortune reversed, which basically says to me, nowhere in a car. So I'm just going to get out and walk and see what stores are open. I know a lot of places have been closed. So I'm hoping to find something that will be fun and interesting that I can do. Okay, so I have spent a good portion of the afternoon hanging out here in Carytown, which was great. I actually haven't been here since the pandemic really started. And I found, amazingly enough, some ramekins that I was looking for specifically, and then, which was very lucky because I haven't been able to find that size. And then also, weirdly enough, I was going past a French restaurant here and they were just giving away free bread. So I don't know if they made too much or whatnot, but so I asked the cards whether or not I should stay out or if I should go home, head back to the house, and I actually ended up getting the moon. So to me, that is just saying, hey, it's time to go back home, and we'll see where the day takes me from there. Okay, so I got back home and I realized it was a pretty good trip to Carytown. Not only did I find these little ramekins that I'd been wanting and got this amazing bread from that French restaurant, but I also realized too that I forgot to mention when I was checking out at the burger place, the guy actually gave me half off. He gave me the employee discount. So I got a discount and I got free stuff. So thank you, tarot cards. But let's see what I have now to do. How is that even possible? I don't even understand it. Oh my goodness. All right, so staying on this side of the river. Yes, that is my intent. It's so funny, guys, when things show up more than once. And I don't know, how many cards have I pulled today? And how do I get the same card in the same orientation twice? I always find that to be really, really odd. Okay, so I have the Knight of Pentacles, and I didn't mention this at the beginning of the day, guys, but I've not been feeling awesome. I've been dealing with a little bit of kind of some head issues here, some sinus issues, and I feel like it's telling me again to do something that's practical and needs to be taken care of, but that is going to be pretty low key. And didn't I pull this card earlier? How do I keep pulling the same cards? That is so weird. I feel like this is telling me kind of to stay put with the Knight again, dealing a lot with that idea of nature and whatnot. I'm feeling like it might be telling me to sort of tend to my own land rather than sort of go, to the river or to another place. So, oh, my potted plants. We got all that rain yesterday and I didn't even look at them. I should probably go check them out. I'm gonna go do that right now. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is mint. And it is pretty much, it looks like it's been, I have no idea what's going on with that. Luckily, look, there's new ones down here that are growing. All right, I'm gonna rotate these. Okay, so I did a couple of things in the yard. Did a little bit of repair after the flooding that we had yesterday. And then I was so exhausted that I actually went upstairs and laid down and talked to my son when he called. So I think there have been a number of cards that actually have been telling me to slow down today, and I think I just needed to catch up a little bit on rest. But now it is about 7 p.m., so a little bit of rapid fire tarot to see what I get. And I'm not going to overthink this. Okay. Queen of Cups, reversed. Queen of Cup reversed, Queen of Cup reversed. All right, so how is the cat here again? You probably don't see her, but she is here. Queen of Cups reversed, decluttering. I'm going to spend a few minutes decluttering. Next rapid fire thing. How is this possible? Someone explain this to me. What do you want me to do? Oh my gosh. Okay. I am going to double check my plans because let me see if I have something for this week that I have forgotten. And this card can't come up again. How can a card come up 3 times in a day? Utterly ridiculous. Eight of coins. Okay. I'm going to spend a little bit of time putting away my tarot decks, which are still scattered around upstairs. Ace of Swords reversed. I see, literal meaning. I'm going to make a cocktail. Okay, now that that stack is done and I have my drink, let's see what is next. What should I do with my evening? King of Cups. That could be self-explanatory. Wow, it's even the same shape. This is amazing. I feel like the cards, for the most part, are giving me a pretty easy night outside of a few small things to do and what I was doing this morning. But King of Cups, I think it's telling me just to have an evening to relax, enjoy my time that I have by myself at the house. And I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm getting ready to wind down for the night and trying to decide between a few different ways to kind of spend some relaxing time before I have to go to sleep. Knight of Wands. That is not very relaxing. Hold on just one second. And I'm going to show you my activity ring. I have not finished my exercise for the night. So I think it's telling me to finish my exercise ring for the day. Darn it. You're killing me, Tarot. Stinking Tarot. Calling me out of my exercise. Done. Let's pick one last card. So I think probably the best interpretation of this, kind of using my sort of loose interpretations that I've been doing all day, is the idea of probably showering and getting ready for bed and just thinking about all those things, you know, that I just have to get lined up for tomorrow. And let me just get one more, because I'd like to see what I can consider for my evening meditation. What would be the most beneficial thing for me to consider just in general? Wow, this card just keeps coming up. So I we'll think about the Knight of Pentacles and that idea of that steady forward movement and the reaching for the goals and that idea of, keeping that prize in mind. So a lot of Pentacles today, actually. But I've had a lot of fun with this. I think it's been, just a really fun practice and kind of a goofy day. My cat has been there the whole time. There she is, still sitting there. So she has enjoyed it as well. Thanks for joining me, guys, on kind of a goofy day. And thanks again, Anna, for such an interesting and fun tag. Seriously, Kiwi, you tell me, how can a card come up 3 times? How can 2 cards come up 3 times? I know, you don't have thumbs. It's a difficult question to answer.